its extreme line of supplements, which also includes Max Creatine and Super Suma. Max Creatine contains pure creatine monohydrate, the only creatine proven to improve strength and definition. For high-intensity workouts, these Super Suma helps enhance the body's testosterone.
Okay, so I just finished like I think my third, whatever. I've done a couple workouts with the dumbbells, and I found a couple things. Let's see, get one here. Oh my goodness. Didn't notice this before. I guess you can't see it, sorry. Yeah, so the dumbbells are actually flat on the bottom, which is good. So when you pull them out of the base, if you need to sit them down somewhere, they don't roll. I don't know how I missed that, but that's an important feature. I guess the only other thing I noticed is I was doing dumbbell sumo squats, which you're supposed to hold it like this. You're actually supposed to hold it by the end of the dumbbell, but I didn't feel comfortable doing that because you're really holding it by that disc, which does support that plate, but not in that direction. So I don't know if it's meant to be used that way, so I didn't do it. So what I mean is, this is how you're supposed to hold it for that particular move. Right under your chin, do that. But I didn't feel comfortable doing that, so I did this. Which is fine until you get a lot of weight going on, and that's not going to work because you don't have a very good purchase on the weight there. But anyway, so just more notes, not a long-term update. This is just a few days later. Going good so far. I'm still impressed by the build quality. It feels good. Even when I've got them sideways like this, like you put them on your knees to do calf raises or something, it feels really good. So far so good. And you're tempted to drop them. I'm tempted to drop them like I do all dumbbells, even on their base. And you're finished, you're worn out, you want to just throw those in there, but I don't. Oh, one other thing. If you don't lock the... Wow. That shouldn't even turn, man. Well, you saw that. That's crazy. That's why it wouldn't come out. So this thing was halfway to a particular number, and I couldn't get it to... It sort of stuck when it came out of the base, and now I see why. You saw me just turn that. I was going to say you can't turn this, but it completely turned. And the reason it turned is because there's a little button here on the bottom that the base pushes in. And I guess the button was halfway pushed in or something. So when I pulled it out, it sort of caught, but it did come out. I don't feel like I forced it. It just came out. But that meant since that button was halfway pressed, it was still halfway pressed, which means I could turn that. See, now I shouldn't be able to turn it, but if I press this little button, I can turn it. But the button was halfway pressed down. Oh, be careful. I think that's what that means. All right. Okay, so let's see. So just FYI, I know I already said this, but I love to repeat myself apparently. That wasn't the full update video. That's just... I guess I'll add notes. Basically, that's note number one. Realize a couple things instead of saving it all up until the end. Just sort of getting it out there. Today's January 28, 2014. It's 10:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. Today was the Merseyside Derby. Liverpool smoked Everton 4-0. God damn it. Got beat 4-0. 4-0. Come on. It was terrible to watch. I hated it. It was absolutely miserable. I can't stand... Well, I won't even go... I don't know those people, so obviously I don't really hate Daniel Sturridge. I don't hate Raheem Sterling. I don't hate Luis Suarez. Actually, I don't like Suarez, even though I don't know him. And Brendan Rodgers, although I don't know him, I can't stand to look at him. I get so angry. He's very annoying. I don't know why. I'm annoying too, so I guess I understand how people feel when they look at me, but whatever. The only good part of that game, I look up, referee's pointing at the spot. It's penalty. I'm like, God, what happened? Jesus. I didn't even see what led up to that. I have no idea. I think it had something to do with Tim. But he was still in the game, so, whatever. Anyway, so I'm like, oh my God, we just don't need this. 4-0, now it's going to be 5-0. This is absolutely terrible. Steps up to the spot. Does his little whatever. Whistle blows. Takes a shot. Tim goes the wrong way. Ball's flying through the air. I'm like, he's beat. And the ball just flies over the top bar. Missed a penalty. It's great. 1-5-0. Small victory. Take what you can get. Boom! Right up the post. Back there. And the fans, I don't know which fans those were, whatever. But I'll take that. That's a victory. That's an absolute victory. Yes, we lost 4-0, but they didn't give the penalty. And he's completely screwed it up. Completely. So, better luck next time. I guess we won't play them. That was the second. So, Derby, so we won't play them until next season. And they were already on top of us on the table. I can't remember. I think we'd fallen to 6th, which is really pissing me off.